Welcome. Thanks for joining us today for Star Telecom unboxing of the Genesys Cloud release notes for February 23rd, 2022. We've got Alec Narensik again and Edgar Quadra, and we are going to be talking about these new feature releases. To start with, though, there were a couple of pricing changes. So Genesys evaluates their packages, price packages often, Genesys Cloud 1, 2, and 3, and they've got digital add-ons, workforce management add-ons. And all they've done is just to regroup some of the functionality and move it around from one level to another. So it's just a fairly simple change, just changes how the features are being released. As well as there's a BYOC, bring your own carrier, cloud price change and price change that helps users along the way. And fair use voice transcription price changes. So just some pricing changes, nothing significant, but definitely worth mentioning. But as far as the rest of things, I think Edgar and Alec can talk to them much more excitingly.
Excellent. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, so this next one here in the contact center space is agent-owned callback request and scheduled callbacks. So it's a brand new view that allows agents to actually see if they have any what scheduled calls they have up and coming, and also from a supervisor perspective, if those callbacks should be rearranged or reassigned. I see in a couple points where you can use this to clean up your callbacks before the end of the day, right? So if I have a couple callbacks that are kind of lingering and I see my agents are going home, I say, hey, Bob or Rob, can you quickly take a callback before you head out? Sure, no problem. So much more ability to manage those scheduled callbacks. So again, under performance views in my workspace, there's a new scheduled callbacks view. And then from here, I can see which ones are signed, which ones are actually agent owned. So in this case, Edgar, he's the owner of that, and he's, his day got away from him, and he can't take that callback because he's ending the day. So as a supervisor, I can go to edit that callback, and I can reassign that callback either to start from a different queue, or I can reschedule that callback. So obviously, the person that's expecting to get that callback may not like that their callback has been reassigned if they were expecting it. But if I just want to reassign that to an agent that can take it, I can just go ahead quickly, look within my queues, and then go ahead and look for an agent to go ahead and reassign that callback. So I can just click on next there, and then now that callback's been reassigned to another agent. So again, great tool to help manage scheduled callbacks and to view them. Comments, guys?
Yeah, I was just checking this, and I think that it's worth mentioning that the ownership of the callbacks is also something new. So far, you had the possibility to, kind of tell the system and let the system know that you would like that callback routed to you if you're available on that date and at that time, but you were not the ultimate owner of that specific callback. So that change is something really worth mentioning, and it's basically made and enabled on a queue level. So yeah, basically right now you have the possibility to actually decide for how long somebody gets to be an owner of that callback, after which it's going to get reset, and then the process is going to be the same as previously, where it would simply route to the next available agent if that time frame has passed and the owner is still not available in the system, maybe unexpected sick leave or vacation leave or whatever it might be.
Right. Yeah. Great point, Alec. And thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. The other one was new settings under the callback where you can allow the owner or the agent to take ownership, and then based on that, add some parameters around that. Right. So how far in advance an owned callback can be scheduled, and vice versa. Right. So thanks for that, Alec.
No problem.
Okay. All right, so let's move on here. So next one is in the predictive routing. This new feature now enables predictive routing to consider skills matching when it goes ahead and does its routing to for those inbound requests. Another one here is voice transcription. So there's now support for Dutch and Korean voice transcription. So very good. So again, we're constantly, as Genesys is constantly adding more and more languages to their voice transcriptions as their confidence in being able to transcribe those languages grows and grows. So that's the constant AI learning in the back end, working in its finest. And then finally, a deprecation here under the architect get journey sessions action removal. So this is being now consolidated again back into the data actions. So it's just a trend that we're seeing within Genesys, where they're consolidating everything into the data's action section under the architect tool, just to streamline the process. And I think just to make it much more easier to work within the architect tool when it comes to these kind of external tools. Okay, guys. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. No.
No, I think that was it.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks, Alec. Thanks, Edgar. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next time.